Hello everyone, Andrew here. It is 10 after 6 p.m. on Friday, June the 18th, I think. Maybe the 19th. I lose track. Anyway, just climbed out of Buena Vista, the 2,200 or 2,300 foot climb out of there. Stayed at the Brown Mountain Creek shelter last night, just 1.8 miles from the crossing, and woke up this morning, did 1.8 miles, went into town, got a resupply, got some food, got my laundry done, and got back out. Can't say that I have ever done that on the same day, so it's pretty nice. Done about 6 miles out of town, got another mile and a half to go, and gonna stay at a campsite tonight, but wanted to check in. And I'm up here at about 4,000 feet right now, and it's pretty cool. Up here in the highlands, you can see lots of mountains. See the valley down there. See that giant ridge line in the background going across. Maybe, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but yeah, it's been a good day. Gonna hike for another half hour or so, make camp. Tomorrow is gonna be a fairly easy day, doing I don't know, I guess about 15 miles or so over not flat terrain, because nothing out here is flat, but not very steep up or down. It's very gradual, and gonna stay probably at the Priest Mountain shelter tomorrow night. That way I can get up really early the following day, get down the Priest, and get up 3 ridges. So it's gonna be a tough day. I want to do it early before it gets too hot. Anyway, just checking in. Hope all is well, and I will be back soon. Bye-bye. Wow, those are the first big bucks I've seen since I've been out here. They were traveling in a bachelor group, which they usually do in the summertime before the rut starts in the fall. They still had the felt on their antlers. The first one was big. He was a big buck, man. He was probably 180-ish, give or take. That's a big buck. Man, so cool. Seen lots of does. Saw a doe earlier today. Saw a fawn yesterday, but I haven't seen any big deer like that. So that was awesome. It is 12:20 on Thursday, June 25th. I think 25th, 26th, something like that. and I was just walking along, minding my own business, and had a little music going, and I stopped in the middle of the trail when I saw the first buck, or the second buck actually, the one that was farther down, and it just startled me. I wasn't expecting to see such a big deer, and then all of a sudden I heard something moving in the woods directly next to me, and he was 5 feet away from me when I stopped. Like, I didn't even see him until I looked over. Man, that was cool. Shenandoah. And it's cool, they didn't run off. I mean, to even see bucks, but usually they probably run off, but in national parks where they're protected, they're not as weary of humans, so that was really, really awesome. Try to get a picture with my phone, but the battery's dead, so had to take a couple pictures with my camera and grab some video of it too, so hopefully it turns out. Be back soon. What's up, everybody? Still the 25th, 4 o'clock, 10 after 4 afternoon. I'm up at the summit of Black Rock Mountain. Wanted to kind of get it on video here. You can see the rocks are spotted black. I don't know if that's like mold or what that is, but it's very rocky up here, and you can see the trails, all these little busted small shards. First time I've ever seen anything like this. I know it's not going to be the last, but I wanted to go ahead and capture it anyway. So I think that's the summit up there, and then I believe there's supposed to be a view. Pretty cool that way. It's a lot cooler up here. I was about 600 feet lower, and it was easily 10 degrees warmer. And then I hiked up a little bit higher. Another 100, 200 feet really made a difference. Getting up here on top of this mountain. Pretty cool. One thing I've noticed about Virginia is you can always see down into the valleys. We're really close to the valleys out there. Unlike Georgia, North Carolina, and even most of Tennessee, where when you look around, all you see are mountains 360 degrees, so it's pretty cool. All kind of rocks. Alright, well that's it for now. I'm gonna go. I'll be back soon. So I'm in a pretty gnarly thunderstorm right now. Probably turn my light off. It's thumping pretty good. Probably the heaviest thunderstorm I've been in on the trail so far. 7:50 on Thursday the 25th. What's up, everybody? All right, I am trying to get out of the wind here. It's pretty gnarly. It's almost 5 o'clock. on Sunday, June 28th. Pretty awesome, spectacular views. I hope you can hear me. I haven't checked in a while. I'm up here in Shenandoah National Park. I just came up off of that mountain up there. That's the highest point on the AT in Shenandoah. It's just under 4,000 feet, and this is the view up there. It was so freaking windy up there, though, I couldn't get any video. Pretty spectacular. What's been going on? Seen a lot of bears, seen a lot of deer. The wildlife in Shenandoah is not afraid of people because it's protected, most of it. Hey, how's it going? Good. And the last couple days have been pouring down rain, so didn't take the camera out. It's been extremely miserable, very cold. I think it dropped down into the very low 50s, maybe even like 49 degrees last night, and it's almost July, and it was like probably in the 40s up here in the mountains. A lot of people that sent home their sleeping bags and are just using like a fleece, like a $5 Walmart fleece blanket. They were hurting. A lot of people didn't get any sleep last night because they just didn't have the cold weather gear for it. It's crazy, like the temperature change all week. The high is going to be in the 70s, which I'm not complaining about. That's fantastic, but it's definitely a lot of people haven't prepared for it very well. So, hey, there's a lot of people here in Shenandoah. Probably past at least 35, 40 day hikers today, and I'm only doing 13 miles today. I left Big Meadow Campground, I think it was called. We're actually zeroed yesterday because of the rain. The night before, let's see, I hiked into Big Meadow from, and I can't remember, one of the shelters, but it rained all night, all day. It was miserable, and I was just sick and tired of the rain, so I just took the day off yesterday. Almost done with Virginia. Pretty excited about that. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. Come on through.
Thanks.
Tough hill, huh?
Yeah, well, this is his first one right here.
Oh, congrats. I like those shoes.
Yeah, we're going to make it.
You're almost there.
It's my new shoes.
Yeah, cool.
We're breaking them in.
See you guys.
Yeah.
See lots of people. Almost done with Virginia, almost done with Shenandoah. I think I'm at mile 940, roughly, give or take, or at least maybe that's where I'll end up tonight. And then just past the 1,000 mark, I think it's like 1,005 is West Virginia, or no, 1,020, yeah. It's like 1,020 is West Virginia, and then right after that's Harpers Ferry, which is the emotional halfway point of the trail. I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm sure I'll be doing lots of that coming up here soon, but trying to enjoy the park as much as possible. It's a little hard to do because the Virginia blues, they're a real thing. I got a little taste of it early, and then I was good for a few weeks, and now I'm kind of getting a little taste of it again. Just ready to be done, ready to get out, ready to move on, see some other things. It's been really difficult terrain. I knew Virginia wasn't flat, like a lot of people say, but I thought that it would be a little bit easier than it has been. As far as like the terrain goes, it's actually been more difficult than Georgia and North Carolina. Now Georgia and North Carolina were harder because, you know, I wasn't in trail shape then. But as far as the terrain goes, Virginia terrain is more difficult. More elevation change, more ups and downs. Even the parts that are quote-unquote flat here in Virginia are covered in rocks because they're just ridge lines. This is one of the many little concrete pillars, and it has the names of the trails on them, and with little arrows pointing which direction you have to go. So I think the AT's this way. I'm going to keep walking. So yeah, Virginia terrain's been pretty difficult in general, but I know for a fact that it's going to get a little bit easier here coming up in the Mid-Atlantic states, especially, you know, southern PA and New Jersey and New York. They're kind of a little bit flatter. I think someone told me a statistic, I don't know if it's true or not, but that there isn't a climb over 1,000 feet for like 200 or 300 miles. So that's pretty cool. Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi there. So should be able to make some pretty good miles every day. I'm feeling good about the pace that I'm on. Haven't quite been on the trail for 3 months yet. It'll be 3 months here in a couple of days, and I'll be, you know, mile 975-ish roughly. So almost 1,000 miles in my first 3 months, and that means I would have, you know, about 1,200 miles to do in my next 3 months. And given the pace that I've been keeping lately, combined with being in shape now versus when I started, I'm not worried. As long as I can keep up the hiking motivation, which I don't think will be a problem, then I shouldn't have no issues finishing on time without having to flip-flop or jump forward or whatever. So I'm going a little bit long here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. This is Shenandoah National Park, and I should be getting out of it day after tomorrow. I think I will make it into Front Royal. I've got about 40 miles roughly from here to go. So until then, see you soon. Good morning or afternoon, everybody. 12:40 on, this is Wednesday, July 1st. Made it through the month of June, and I just left Front Royal, Virginia. Got done with Shenandoah. Spent the night last night in hotel room, which was really nice, and just hiked out this morning. Started about 10:30, and wanted to show you this shelter. This is a really, really cool shelter. It's the Jim and Molly Denton shelter. Look at this. They've got a nice little pavilion here. A picnic table. Got hooks you can hang your stuff from. Place to cook, so you don't have to cook in the shelter where there are usually mice. And got these nice brick steps. Cool little chair to sit on. Very clean in here. Very nice. And it's even got a shower. I'm not going to walk over there, but there's a shower right over there. And all this nice grassy area, awesome for tenting. And of course the privy and everything else. So, yep, just wanted to get this on film. I was thinking about it today while I was hiking. I don't film many shelters, but this one is really cool, and wanted to make sure I captured it. So I'm going to do another 10 miles, I think, today. Make it 15 and a half total. Not a big day, but I am getting kind of a late start. Tomorrow should be probably about 17-ish. Got the roller coaster tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And then probably 20 the day after into Harpers Ferry. Trying to get it there in three days, so definitely doable. Got some good terrain coming up, and should be able to make some miles. So that's it for now. See you soon. Good morning, everybody. It is 9 o'clock on Friday, July 3rd, and I'm here at the Bears Den Hostel in Virginia. I'm about to be in West Virginia. Got about 3 miles left. You can tell my pack is pretty light this morning. I'm going to be slack packing into Harpers Ferry. We're going to drop my pack off at the hostel there, and then I'm going to walk the 20 miles into town, and should be a pretty easy day. But wanted to show you the hostel. It's really cool. The building is owned and operated by the PATC. That's the Potomac Appalachian Trail Conservancy, I think. And the grounds here are just beautiful. They've got a garden over there, got a mulberry tree right here, got some great berries to eat. Morning. And you can stay here in the hostel or you can camp, either one. And they've got some great spots. Got a cool fire pit over there with some benches. I imagine it gets pretty cool in the early spring here, and the winter, certainly. Got privy. Yeah, it's just a really cool old stone building. And I'm gonna walk up front now. Yeah, it's really cool. They give you a nice bed, clean sheets, nice fluffy pillow. You get a pizza, a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, laundry, shower, and breakfast, a pancake breakfast, all for $30. So, kind of a...
Are you going?
Not yet. I'm gonna come inside. I'll make sure I pay you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great, thanks.
So pretty good deal. Hey guys.
Hey. We're looking for you. Okay, so you still want to ride? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Not a problem. I need habits of it. But I still have
The 235.
What's that?
The code on the door.
I don't even know. There's a guy there, so I just knocked and he let me in. So here's the front. Yeah, this really cool stone wall that they built up around it. I'm sure they didn't have to go too far for these rocks because it's been nothing but rock and stone basically for the past 8 or 10 miles. I went up and over the roller coaster yesterday, and it was pretty tough. I had a really long day. I think 18.5 miles, and with a roller coaster at the end, and it was definitely a challenge. So the trails down this blue blaze here, it's about 0.2 that way. So yeah, really nice little hostel. It's only 20 miles before Harpers Ferry, so a lot of people, I think, choose to forego staying here and just get into Harpers, but I don't know, it's been a really good experience. It's really clean, which you typically don't find a lot in hostels on the AT, but it's super clean. Great people that work here. Very reasonably priced, I thought, so it was worth it, I think. And then today I'm slack packing, so should be a pretty simple day, pretty easy day to get into Harpers and enjoy the 4th of July. Have a good hike.
Are you getting everything out here?
Oh yeah.
How long is it going to take you to put it all together when you get home?
I don't know yet. Depends on how fast I want to do it, but I'm anticipating a while because I'll have probably 12 or 15 hours of video.
Okay.
So.
Did you run across Trail Magic yesterday?
I did at the Gap, at Snickers Gap or whatever. The guy that's doing the documentary. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, sure did. He had some snacks and some drinks and
Yep.
and interviewed me. So
Me too.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I came up there and I saw 2 cars, one on the left. I'm like, well, I hope that's magic. And then I saw the one on the right, and I just saw 1 chair.
Yeah.
And when I saw the van on the left, it said something about climbing, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably not magic. But when I got up, I saw 3 chairs, and I sort of walked toward the car with the rearview mirror, and he got out, and he's like, hey, trail magic. Cool.
The 2 greatest words that you want to hear on the trail.
Trail magic. Have a good day.
All right, take care. I'll walk inside and kind of show you around a little bit. We are there. It's Mount Katahdin. All sorts of people that have come through here. Got Marie supplies, so if you need food or anything, you get it here. Sodas. Pretty neat. Oh, gotta go down to the hostel, check that out. Washer, dryer. This is where I slept last night. Shower. Got some cool movies. Is this a hiker box? No.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody threw away Chili Mac Mountain House?
Yeah, that was
I thought it was a box if I saw it yesterday.
Marathon. I think this is in.
I think I'm gonna grab that one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Do it up.
Some Cliff Bars. Full-size Snickers bar. Look at that sucker. Heck yeah.
You're not allowed to eat Mountain House. That's an evening meal. It doesn't supposed to be eaten.
I'm gonna go put it in my my other bag. Well, you guys have a good hike.
You too.
I'll see you down the trail. What's up, everybody? It is still July 3rd, Friday. I just finished 20 miles, or close to it, into about to be into Harpers Ferry in West Virginia. This is the Shenandoah River. Pretty awesome. And the trail leads us up here. I'm assuming we crossed the bridge. It says no hitchhiking on this road. I can understand why. Though I haven't seen any white blazes yet. Pretty awesome up here. Or down here, I should say. Elevation is only about 300 feet. There's a gentleman over there, just on the edge of the trail, doing some maintenance. Morning, everybody. It is 9:30 on Sunday, July 5th, and I'm here in Harpers Ferry and walking up here to the Appalachian Trail Conservancy Visitor Center. I'm not going to go inside. I went in yesterday, had my picture taken, and looked around a little bit, but pretty cool. It's the famous building. Everybody stops through here, gets their picture taken. There's a lot of tourists when I was here yesterday. A lot of people inside buying t-shirts and whatnot, but pretty cool building. They have a nice hiker lounge, and I looked through the book of photos for this year and saw a lot of people that I hiked with earlier. I even saw one person that I haven't seen since Neal's Gap back in Georgia, mile 31.7. I haven't seen him in almost 1,000 miles, and they're just a few days ahead, so that was kind of cool. Pretty sleepy little town for the most part. Very pretty though. Lots of nice houses that are all old, most of them restored. Very patriotic right now. Yesterday was the 4th of July, so everybody's got their flags out, and I find that there's a lot of little bed and breakfasts around too, most of them full. I stayed at the T-Horse Hostel for 2 nights, the night of the 3rd and last night as well, and it was very pleasant, inexpensive. Most of the bed and breakfasts and hotels and inns in town are fairly expensive, so it was nice to spend a couple nights and not break the bank. But walking back down to the trail now, only downside is about a mile, 1.1, 1.2 from the hostel to the trail, so taking me a little bit of time to get there. This is a little pavilion yesterday where they had some kind of a 4th of July party or event. It was, I'm not sure who sponsored it, but it was food and drinks, and they even had live music. I guess some kind of a local band was playing, and they did that here in the park, which was pretty neat. So, yep, I'm headed back to the trail now. Probably going to be in Maryland pretty quick. I think it's just on the other side of the Potomac River, just a couple miles away. So I will probably be back then when I get there to check out the sign. See you then.